Welcome back to the show. You know what it is. Your host the most cool Corey J, DJ SoWhatchaSayin.
Crisp.
Back in the building once again with the usual mofos.
Shit, yeah.
Y'all both wear. I should have told me you was all wearing hats today.
I wear a hat every day.
I don't wear one every day, but only like when I don't have a fresh cut, I'm gonna wear a hat.
Yeah, because
So that's-
yeah,
But I like when
That's
you
why.
definitely
you saying
looking
that like I
bad.
didn't have a fresh cut for last episode.
No, I'm talking about
Boy.
me.
Oh,
When I don't have a fresh
both
cut.
of y'all are baldies.
Anyway,
So
yeah.
I never have a fresh cut.
How you doing today, guys? What's going on with you? Welcome to SoWhatchaSayin. This is
Of course.
episode number
82.
This is 80. Last week was 82.
Nah, I think last week was 81.
Well, clearly, this week is 82.
I don't know. Let me double check right quick.
Welcome to SoWhatchaSayin. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah,
for
that was
rocking with
definitely
us.
81 last week. I know
Alright,
what I'm
so
talking about.
All right, so this is episode 82. Well, we lit.
Whoa. He's so mad.
He is mad. Anyway, let's keep
I'm chilling.
traditions going, guys. How y'all been living, bros?
Uh,
Anything new been going on with y'all over this last week?
Nope, this was a regular weekend. I just got some rest. I got sick I got a cold for like a day or something.
Well, nigga,
Then I had
you
like
conveniently
NyQuil.
only had a cold when I was trying to get you to go out with me.
No,
But, you know,
no, because I had it Friday and summer Saturday. I took a long ass nap yesterday. Then I woke up, back to me.
that's what I do. I don't take medicine. I just go to sleep.
Nah, I had some
I take
medicine
vitamin
too. I
C
had
every
NyQuil and
day.
Dayquil.
So you take vitamin D? What?
Vitamin C.
Oh, okay.
Vitamin C every day.
But yeah, I had
D
NyQuil
is
and
for
Dayquil.
what?
so I'm-
Skin or some
For sure.
shit? Yeah. You're right. But for real, what is D for? Bones? Is that in milk?
Is the D for bones, Sean?
The D is for Dylan. I don't know. Fuck. What? Where are we going with this?
The chicks?
Huh?
Cam soda.
Follow
Crazy weather we're having today, isn't it?
So carry on. You think it's about time for a new cup? Look for the people watching.
Nah,
Yeah.
stop. Well,
That's Sean's
no.
fucking-
Let me
You
explain.
spray painted with spray
No,
paint?
what
No,
he did-
it was black, like basic. It got black material,
tried to put
but
up-
I had it in my
Sure.
cup holder at
He
work.
tried to
So
put a fire
like,
design on
It looks like you spray painted it.
no,
With
bruh.
spray paint.
Can I say my fucking side?
Okay, so
All
you're
right, all right,
sorry.
go ahead, son.
This was my cup for work,
Mm-hmm.
and the cup holder like was scratching it up. So now it
You must
scratched
have
it to the
you
metal.
must have whipping that fucking truck if it was moving around.
Basically, I got to, cause the other driver, I ain't gonna get on him.
Right.
But yeah,
Get on him, son. Talk about it. We're
Yeah,
here.
son.
We're open.
Get
We're
on
open
him.
minded.
Get on him, son. We're open over here.
he's slow.
Let him know.
Get on him, son. We're open.
I
over
feel
here.
like the workhorse.
He'll smack the fuck out of you.
No,
he
he
will.
would.
He will beat you up.
He
son.
wouldn't.
He definitely beat you up. He wear New
We-
Balance.
No. We see whose side y'all on. Fuck y'all, bitches.
What about you, Tony Shark? How you been living, bro?
That boy
Anything?
come smack you, Dom. I ain't gonna help you.
Anything new going on in your life?
Man, oh no. I'll go back to night shift tomorrow. I'm so happy.
Let's get
I'm
it.
so fucking happy.
No new Gator stories.
No, I went to Biloxi Casino, one of my homies' birthdays.
You love that Biloxi.
You in the Blackwater?
Didn't get in there.
Yeah,
It's
you definitely
like
went
shut
Blackwater.
off like completely now.
Still?
so- yeah.
Do we know if it's safe to eat seafood yet?
From where? From where?
I
I'd
don't
be
know.
big chap.
Yeah,
If
I
you
would be
catching
dead.
your own, but I don't know. It just depends where you get it from. I guess. Fuck, I don't know.
I think
I had some salmon
they're probably
Friday,
going
but it was
deep.
from Walmart.
They're probably getting it deep in the Gulf. Crawfish might be a different story because that's more swampy.
I think I'm over crawfish anyway. I don't think I'm ever eating crawfish again in my life.
That might be chap.
That festival fucked you up.
No, I don't know why. Just this year, I really did not care to eat crawfish at any time. I'm just like,
I just don't like dealing with them. Me,
Yeah.
me
It's a lot of
personally.
work for a little satisfaction.
You gotta smell like that for the rest of the day, no matter
It's a
what.
lot of work.
Literally have to smell like.
I don't mind me. I still fuck some crawfish up.
Sean said he ain't working that hard for that little.
I'll
meat.
take a little meat. I'm sorry, we gotta get the tag.
I freaking hate y'all.
We gotta get the tags.
All right, for me, nothing really new went on this week. It's a terrible work week. Got
I
off at
seen you complaining,
Got
talking
off
about
at-
y'all mamas and aunties. Give me some lemonade.
I called him. He called me back and literally told me, "Thank you, son. It just made my day. Hearing your voice,
son.
son.
I
You don't
said-
understand."
yeah, bro.
I said,
I
"Fuck."
said, damn,
Like
he
my son
really,
was in jail.
he really had a bad
I'm
day.
having a terrible. Sorry, the earliest I might have gotten off this whole. I worked 7 days straight. My last off day was last Sunday. Since last Sunday, the earliest I might have gotten off was 7:30. And I've been.
That's crazy.
I've been
My
getting-
last off day was last Sunday, and my next off day is next Sunday.
You always want to
I
compete.
felt like
I'm just saying we both got the problems. I can relate.
Right.
I'm kind of tired right now.
But I did get tired when I was on some shit like that.
But I get mad the whole time I work, and then I get paid, and it's like, alright.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
So I go buy me a new outfit. You know, I gotta get a new outfit so I can go hang out with Sean. I gotta look cool.
About to go to City
you
Trends,
like
huh?
Right. I gotta
That's
go
crazy.
buy my
About to
cool
go,
outfit.
about to go to City
Fuck
Trends.
up.
So I'm going to Rainbow. Don't disrespect me. Nigga, yeah, Rainbow.
Boy, gonna have a Tweety Bird shirt
No, I'm gonna get the gangsta SpongeBob shirt. Remember they used to sell that in the mall?
with the Bugs Bunny.
All right, stupid ass
And
niggas.
Man,
All right,
pull
man.
your shit from
let's
the bowl,
keep
nigga.
traditions going. Tony Shark already off his cigarette. Go ahead and keep traditions going. Pull your bowl for the people watching. Remember, he's pulling a dare. If he does not want to do this dare, he has to take a shot of the charcoal juice.
No, the Amsterdam.
I'll do it for you if you.
I'm gonna
take a
hurry up
shot.
and chug the Amsterdam, so you have to take the
Yeah, I
charcoal
won't.
juice.
I need one.
Read your last text sent out. Oh, I could do that.
It's probably something to us.
No, it really wasn't. My last text sent out was, "I'm joking." You see it?
To who?
I'm joking. I don't have to say the name. You ain't put that on there. It says, "I'm joking."
Ah, damn, son, I see you.
Nah, see, bro.
Well, shout out to you.
See, you don't even gotta do all that.
Shout
bro.
out to you, whoever he's joking.
You don't
with.
even know who this is.
I just said shout out to you, whoever you're joking with.
Messy.
Run away, girl.
It's lit. Quick on your head. All right.
How you know that was a girl? What if that was my brother or something? What if that was my dad?
What are you and your brother joke? Speaking of your dad, when are y'all going to the Big Three? When is that?
Why are you telling them my business?
Ooh,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
going in 2 weeks.
I'm sorry. I thought it was okay. And they had warrants out here.
Nah, I'm just saying I don't want nobody to see me to throw nachos at me or some shit.
Then what's gonna happen when it's time for y'all to play? A team down 3. A team's down 2 plays. They need to. They take 2 people out the audience, and it's you and your dad. You
and
gonna ball?
Nate
I'm gonna
Robinson
ball
gonna
the fuck
teabag
out.
you.
Nah, he ain't gonna tell you. He balling though. I watched the game with him last
he
night. He
cold.
made like a 4-point shot and shit.
He still could be in the league.
No, the fuck he can't. And do what?
Damn, I was about to say.
I mean, he good,
about
but
the same thing he been doing.
I'm saying like when he was just in the league, he ain't do nothing.
Is it just me or is he like
Y'all some hoes.
Kevin Hart?
Huh?
Like, does he look exactly like Kevin Hart? Am I tripping?
No.
Yeah, that's just you.
Yeah, that's just you.
That's kind of like me saying you look like Lord Jamar.
You said that. You say that and showed me, and I felt so played.
I'm trying to see. I don't see Lord Jamal.
I just
Yeah.
farted. All right, question.
You
He
what?
said it on the mic.
Question.
Nasty bastard.
Okay.
Chill out. If you was a girl, you ever thought about think about this because you might not have thought about it. Sean probably thought about it before.
Fingering yourself?
but- No.
Wow.
Damn, I farted and it smells so bad. I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Come on, man.
If you were a girl, what do y'all think y'all would be doing for a living? Serious questions.
Fingering.
Serious answers. Serious answers. Chill out, son. It's not that bad.
I would be.
Well, let me give you some backstory before you answer because I was
How do I
thinking.
look?
I was thinking.
For real.
I don't know how I meant to that, but the backstory to my question was the other day I was thinking I tweeted this, but
I'd be an actress.
nobody cares about me on Twitter.
Not true.
So I was thinking for guys, we can pretty much do anything as far as work wise. Worst come worst, everything else fails. We can go work construction.
I
We
thought
can
you
go
were about to say
we can go do landscaping work. We can go work on roofs.
So
We
you
can
saying
go-
women can't do that? Is that what you saying?
in your 26 years of life, have you ever seen a woman building a house? Have you ever seen a woman? You have? Oh.
I see some grimy
Oh, well, never
jobs.
mind
Like there's this chick who paints.
Well, then I
at my
guess.
job,
I
and
guess.
it's hot.
Well, then
It's
I-
balls. She paints like outside
There's
railing.
women that work on the forklifts at Rooms to Go.
What did I guess? My statement.
No,
isn't
you're
valid.
right though.
Never mind.
'Cause
Nah, no, he isn't.
he's
Don't
right.
defend him.
He is.
Anyway,
He's right.
I feel like there's a lot more hard labor jobs for men than
They
women.
rely on women,
I gotta fucking clear
some
that up.
people
Yeah.
Just
Clear that up.
hire a woman for diversity.
You know,
Sort
some
of.
people just hire.
Some people
just
just, like-
hire blacks for diversity, but that's a different
That,
conversation.
yeah, but still, every once in a while, when they got like
Tell 'em,
jobs,
Pastor.
big corporations, and it's mostly warehouse
Right.
men labor, they're gonna say, "Well, let's get." Hopefully, one chick comes.
Sound
around.
like you
Let's
speak.
get one
Sound
chick
like you
in.
speaking from experience. Want to drop any names? No, I don't drop no names. All right. So my question was before Sean tried to fuck it up. Was what is the projected career path for a woman who decides she doesn't want to start her own business or go to college? Because if you go to college, that kind of opens you up for a lot more different things. What is that? What do y'all think y'all would be doing realistically if y'all?
When
was
you
a
say
woman?
college, does that like include cosmetology school as well?
Let's make it fun.
Because you know women do that too.
If you
like,
just go to high
do
school,
lashes, do hair,
if you just
do
go to high
nails.
school and graduate. If you was a woman, you went to high school and graduated with no plans of going to college or any type of schooling, what job do you think you would be trying to obtain? What would be that job for you to earn a living?
I'd probably just be doing what most of them do. I'd probably be living that retail life for a while and then try and move up.
Maybe working at Walmart.
I tweeted this and I got a few responses, and most people said that those jobs for women that are out there that does not want to go to school is like your CNAs. I think one of them said medical, like medical office assistant or dental office assistant.
Yeah, a lot of them do that.
Yeah,
but they say that's not hyped up for what it is.
Real estate was another one. I got a lot of people say real estate.
Oh, that's a good idea.
That is a good one.
That is a good one.
My grandmother accidentally became a real estate agent and been doing that shit for like 50 years now.
Because I feel like
that's her only job.
I would have to change my answer to something like that. Like I'll probably like sell cars. Because I feel like if you're a good looking chick,
yeah,
like
and it's about your presentation, how you can talk to people, all type of shit.
Super easy.
Right. So it's safe to say. I think it's safe to say that it's probably hard for women to earn a living because all the shit we just named, other than outside of real estate, is not really going to pay you too much. You're going to be a secretary, you might make $20,000 a year.
I mean, yeah, possibly real estate. You know, it could be tried for a while.
It depends how long you stay with the job too. You keep getting raises, that shit adds up as well.
Yeah, but nobody wants to struggle out of high school for 20 years until they just might get to the point where they're making $20 an hour.
Bank is a good one too. A lot of them do the bank.
That's a good one. Because back in the day, it seemed like a lot of our parents, if they didn't go to school, got with a company early on, and or stayed with that company or within the same field,
Started
and now
benefits and ended
up being off in a much better situation.
But I'm gonna be I guess sexist on my sex, not what y'all seeing coming, but. You know what I really started to realize is I would probably be more comfortable buying things from women. Like I'm like it's something about having a woman realtor that's making me more comfortable. Where as far as like so far the only guy I had to deal with, I didn't like talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Because they come off like dudes come off more like aggressive. It didn't make me like feel good about the situation.
I mean,
so basically you got intimidated.
I guess so. I guess it comes off intimidating. Like I just didn't like how he was talking.
You want this house or not?
But no, I had to. I'm talking about the dude who did my loan.
This man.
But women are meant for that, in my opinion.
He was like, "Yeah, so you gonna pay this shit back when?"
Like he was just very just bland.
He just
want to
know.
It didn't make me feel comfortable.
Damn, son. I think women dealing with women is always better than dealing with niggas.
That's what I was trying to say.
In every aspect.
Dealing with
unless
women,
Sean. But
that's why
we're not gonna judge you.
What are you talking about?
Desk jobs and stuff like that.
Right.
HR.
Anything
Sean
to try to bring me down. What?
Huh?
What about HR? No,
not HR. About women. Dealing with women.
Yeah, you know about dealing with women.
What's wrong with knowing how to deal with women? That ain't making me look bad.
It's actually a great thing. A great trait.
I'm gonna take a shot.
And I'm not even gonna. Nah, you want to take that for yourself. I'm not even gonna go that far to say I know how to deal with women. Like, right. I mean, I guess I do, but like, it ain't like that for everybody. Like,
how you get that? Just years and years of experience.
I feel like you trying to set me up for something. I don't know what.
You mean?
But yeah, fuck. We 25. Like we in our mid 20s. So it's like, fuck. Of course I'm gonna have experience. I done had girlfriends in my life. I'm not no just fucking dweeb.
Damn,
like,
son. So shout out to all 25-year-olds that never had a girlfriend.
Yeah,
Patrick.
Well, sucks for y'all. Sucks for y'all, but shit, yeah. I mean, that just, I don't know.
All right, which brings us to my next question. So we know that it's limited for different types of careers for these lovely, beautiful young ladies to get with no education. So it brings me to a personal question I want to ask you out, without telling me about yourself. What do y'all consider to be the lowest livable hourly wage? What do you think people should strive to try to get? Because it's crazy, but a lot of people...
The lowest?
Like, what do you think is a livable wage? A lot of people think... And I promise I'm not trying to stunt or nothing like that, but people get like these jobs where they're getting paid $15-$16 an hour and think they fucking lit.
That's the lowest I was gonna say.
That's about yeah. I think
because I seen the thing on Facebook.
It depends on your situation.
And you know, Facebook's extremely ignorant. And it
but
was
at the same time,
let me finish my story. It was a post that someone was like, comment like this if you make $15 an hour. Man, I just seen a bunch of people coming in like, yeah, I'm over here. Yeah, we don't got them problems. I'm just like, I was making that out of high school.
Yeah,
damn. Just shit on me, huh?
I'm sorry, sir.
But I wasn't making that out of high school.
Nah,
but I've been making over that
shit.
for a while.
But yeah, it's like I don't know. I don't really knock them because it's like a lot of the people that get that 15-hour shit, they probably came from like $9 and $10 an hour or some shit. So that $5 is like a big boost. I could say it was like that for me, but it's like now I done got to the point where it's like, I need to keep going. No. I was like, I need to like keep going up. This $15-$16 hour shit, nuh-uh. It's decent. Like it can help pay rent and all that. Yeah. But it's like you can't ball out.
And I say, what do y'all consider to be a livable wage? Because if we do some quick math, or if you just look around, like we're all to the point to where we're our mid 20s. I'm sure we've all considered buying a house or started a process or looked into it.
Not me.
And once you get to that point, you kind of realize how fucked up it kind of is out here, especially in Slidell. Slidell's expensive. Houses are fucking expensive in Slidell, and they're not new. You're gonna pay $180, $190 for a old ass looking house, and no one wants to. It's a house. Yeah, it's a house, but no one wants to put that much money into a house where the outside looks kind of terrible. But all the insides are nice. All the insides are like renovated and shit. But you're living in a not so good neighborhood. You don't have much yard space. And you know what I'm saying? So
true.
But there's deals that people don't realize.
Yeah, there definitely is. There's a lot of things
come up.
But really, houses be expensive everywhere now, damn near.
Not necessarily.
Unless you go into Texas, Texas or Mississippi or some shit. But it's like out here or anywhere else, that shit gonna be high. I don't know why.
That's just the way it is. But at the end of the day, if you're making $15-$16 an hour, you're not buying a fucking house. I'm sorry. And that sucks.
Hence why I don't have a house.
And the problem with that is you have a few people that have money that buy these houses and say, if I go buy this house, my credit's decent. I come up with a down payment. I buy this house that we're in. My mortgage is $600 a month.
That's not bad.
I take that. Well, that's realistically what you can get. But now I take that. I put this house up for rent, and I'm gonna charge whoever wants to rent it $1,200 a month. They don't have they make the money, but they don't have the credit or whatever, or the big enough down payment to buy a house themselves, and now they have to do it. So you kind of stuck in a situation like that. There you go.
I'm gonna get my other one.
So give me a number. What do you think is the lowest livable wage you think
for
you can
house?
No. I like your lowest livable hourly wage you think you could be comfortable with. This is you personally. Because everyone has different spending habits and shit.
Right now, I'm at like, I don't want to say it.
You don't have to tell us where you at, but okay.
But I wouldn't say it's comfortable because it's like I know I could make more. It's just like it pays rent, pays all my bills and shit, and I get a little bit to still play with. But it's like, I know it's more money out there, so it's like I'm not settling for this.
I just want to say, I like how Dom tries to creep across the camera, and his camera lens is so wide, you just completely see his whole body.
Whole praying mantis action. You should have just walked that casually.
You should just walk through. You was not blocking anything.
No, but you're basically asking what should be minimum wage.
No, not that, because if they change. They changed the minimum wage. They put the minimum wage at $15. Everything's gonna go up, so it's kind of gonna even out.
That would suck.
Then people that make $20
and a lot of business
it's
like
gonna matter.
Cause they were saying like a lot of businesses will probably go out too. Right. Cause like you gotta pay all these, like you gotta pay that much more. So it's like I don't know.
I just think maybe I'm just not good with managing money like that. But like $15-$16 an hour, if it's just you, I don't really see how that could provide you with because think about it. What's the average apartment rate in Slidell? Average
like
rent
7, 8.
Yeah, around 7, 8. The cheap.
Seven is rare.
I think the cheapest.
7 is rare.
I think the cheapest
like
you can get. The cheapest you can
Rare.
get is like $680, and them bitches is booked out.
But it's gonna be one bedroom.
Yeah, and they booked out years in advance. So
it's possible because you can there's some cheap houses, and that person who makes 15, 16, trying to live by themselves, they're gonna have to fix that fucking house up. But it's possible. You might be living in a little beat up house, but you know, there's houses back here, it's renovated after Katrina, but nobody wants to live back here type thing.
Damn, son. All right. And another
I'm
thing,
not back. I'm talking about back by you.
Another thing, while we're talking about this, for anyone that's watching this, listening to this, that's interested in buying houses, looking at houses and things like that, definitely look into the USDA loan, the Rural Development Loan. As long as you don't make under, I think, 81,000 in your household, and the house is in a rural area, which is all of Slidell, literally, you can buy a house with a no down payment down, no closing costs. I've literally seen someone buy a damn near brand new house with $500 out of pocket. That's just for the house inspection. Your rent, and I think his mortgage is like $1,000 a month. So, and that's a 3-bedroom, 2-bedroom house.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
So definitely look into that. If you're interested in buying a house or anything like that, definitely check that out. I recommend that. I recommend that to everyone. Sean's woman must be in labor because he just walked out. The water just broke.
I hope we don't have to leave.
Did you give me a number answer? Because I asked him kind of. But not to get too personal. You don't got to tell us what you make. But what do you think is the lowest acceptable living wage that you'll be cool with?
Me and my situation right now. That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Pretty much what you said. If I, because it's not struggling, but like I'm making it.
Right.
But you take away too much, then I'm gonna be shit.
Would you consider yourself frugal?
What does that mean?
Like cheap in a smart way.
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time.
I'm terrible.
No, we know that. We know that. Yeah, because you buy shit like all the time.
I'm terrible.
Like,
I buy on impulse. Yeah. I'm bad. Bree be pissed at me.
Mm-hmm. I would too.
The water broke. You're in labor. Little Sean coming.
Stop doing that shit.
Nah, for real. Do you gotta leave?
No, not right now.
Okay.
But I got somewhere to go.
There you go.
It ain't nothing like that though. What you talking about?
Little Sean's on the way. I think, man. I think everyone out there, and everyone cannot just do the type of jobs everyone does. Sometimes you gotta have a trade by yourself. But me personally, I can't rock under 20, just because I spend too much on shit.
But I feel you, because it's like once this is what somebody was explaining to me, like why the reason I'm struggling is because of what I was accustomed to for 5 years. Right. And like I lived off of that AWG money, like that. My head was just, I knew what I was getting every week. And so like when you take it away from me, granted my job right now isn't that bad, and it's really not huge of a difference, but the overtime, that's what makes the difference. Like I don't see that anymore, so now it's just like about adjusting to what I get paid. Now it's not that big of a drop, but it's just like I'm so stuck in what I used to get.
And I feel like that's AWG's setting a lot of these young niggas up for that, because niggas are getting fucking paid.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But the moment that stop, you not finding nothing else like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, fuck, how am I supposed to go from making this to making literally $10 an hour less? You know what I'm saying? Like I seen somebody, I'm not gonna put their name out. I seen someone on Twitter was talking about how much money they make hourly. And I literally make $10 an hour more than them. Yeah, dude. But I don't be trying to stunt, because niggas used to make fun of me for being a cable guy. Yeah. But if y'all fucking know,
cable guys make money. I always thought cable guys make money, because you see them everywhere.
All right, niggas just trying to stunt. Wait, just letting y'all know, motherfuckers is good over here.
Let them know, Corey Rich over here.
Right. No, not rich. Just know, we in my extra room in my house.
That's why I decided I wasn't going to give you money on the camera, because I was like, you know what?
Nigga said, I decided.
Go off, sis.
I was like, fuck it, son, because that's his shit. Son. I started there. I'm like, that's that nigga camera, son. What I'm gonna give him money for?
Corey Rich.
Like
not rich, but I just feel like I'm not one to knock people's goals. But I really feel like a lot
of people don't have goals.
I really feel like a lot of our peers.
That's real shit.
No, real shit.
You look so funny when you say
a lot of our peers don't really strive for that much out of life.
Yeah.
It's sad, because there's so much more. And I love when I get to see people realize there's so much more than Slidell. There's so much more in New Orleans. That's one of my biggest thing about like New Orleans Twitter. How New Orleans is supposed to be the greatest place on earth. I'm all for the home team. I swear I am, y'all. But it is not in no way, shape, or form. Only aspect New Orleans is beating anywhere else that tourists go to is food. Other than that, the economy is terrible. The city is terrible. The look of everything is terrible. It's fucking terrible. Dude, and if you haven't really... I'm sorry to cut you off. But if you haven't really spent time outside of... I don't even want to just blame it on New Orleans. 'Cause I'm pretty sure there's people in L.A. that hate being in L.A.
Hell yeah.
You just have to spend time out of your hometown to really understand that there's a lot more to... I got pulled out of Slidell, Louisiana, and dropped in the fucking... apartment on the 32nd floor in Boston, Massachusetts. You know how different shit was?
Weird.
You know what I'm saying?
Moving around like a monster.
Yeah, I moved all over. Then I went from that to the fucking hoodest of all hoods in Broward County, South Florida, Miami, Palm Beach County, Delray,
Dead County,
561,
410.
We in room 222.
No, like real life hood shit.
Yeah,
gold teeth, dreads, all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just so different. And I kind of feel bad for the people that just born in their hometown, know their hometown, stay in their hometown. Yeah, they might travel.
Even if it's quick, you know, because after Katrina, I feel like this is why I always am forever going to say it comes out every once in a while. I say I'm from California. I slip up and say it because that 1 year, my freshman year after Katrina, when I did that year in California, I feel like it made me so much of a different person. Right. Just the fact that even if you leave for a little bit,
right? If
you're older, but you leave for a little bit, that 1 year, I feel like it taught me so much.
And I feel like mentally, because I'm not going to stunt, I'm fine with staying in Slidell for the rest of my life. Buying me some land in the woods, buying me a house, and chilling out. But I'm not going to just sit here and just bash my hometown. Yeah. I'm not attached to Slidell other than just family, just because y'all know my story. I've moved so fucking much. It's really nothing for me to pack up and leave.
People blame their problems on Slidell though. Yeah. And I think
you're going to struggle in Slidell the same way you'll struggle in Cali.
Yeah, exactly. But people can't live in Cali out here. I feel like if you never been to Cali and you don't know how expensive.
I feel like if you wasn't born in Cali, you probably don't want to live there.
Yeah, you won't get it.
Just from when I went to LA for my bachelor party, I was just like, it's fun to visit, but hell,
you don't want to live on like the outskirts. You don't want to live in LA or something.
I said if I was to live in like LA, I had to be living a completely different lifestyle than I live now. Like nigga had to be paid.
But they do. Minimum wage is higher, you know.
No, but I feel like that shit won't. I feel like because I thought about that. I feel like my job right now provides me to be damn near middle to upper tier of Slidell living. So I feel like I'll be like that pretty much anywhere I go. But I don't know how different the middle tier is to the lower tier in somewhere like California. Just because shit's so fucking expensive. So.
Oh God, I would never in my life smoke cigarettes if I lived in California.
The bitches is like $15 a pack.
Shit, back was like 17 in New York.
Damn, Dip was
so what you do? You just have to do crack, huh?
You said do crack. Like crack just cheaper. I don't know crack prices. I don't know.
You gotta buy
I don't want to do that shit anyway.
Less accessories. You just buy your rock and
no. For all that, you get a paper, some roll a joint. I'm about to pay no $17 backwoods. I don't give a damn.
This is super random. What's the most innovative you ever got with your never mind.
Habits?
Never mind. Cause I've seen some people do some crazy shit like when you don't have anything to roll weed in. People figure some shit out. You ever made a water bottle bomb?
I got one.
You did? I did too.
Yeah. I think that's what I was about to say. I did water, but you know, I hate to expose him, but like,
let's get it.
Never mind. Just one of our good friends.
We'll talk about this after.
Yeah, he used to do it all the time. And I think you know who I'm talking about. I don't want to expose.
Probably, but I'm not.
I think we all know who we're talking about.
Probably,
definitely.
That was like his go-to like thing.
Oh nah,
it was weird.
He tripping. He trying to get dumb high.
Yeah, the water bottle.
Yeah,
it's lit. Whoopsies. All right, man. I wrote down some topics, but I can't really see it because I got my phone preoccupied.
Do y'all have y'all's list?
We're just kind of winging
for the rappers.
Yeah, man. Let's talk about that. How did y'all feel about the top 50 list that came out? We're gonna talk about hip hop because there's been a million fucking lists that came out.
To be honest, I don't like it at all.
Did we ever find out where it came from?
No, the first
Ebro
one. No. The first one that came out just was a random place, and then Ebro and Rosenberg made theirs.
So they were the one with Joe Budden number 3.
No. That was the one
that was the random one.
Out. And I feel like that list was someone trying to show us they know funny. Music different. No, that'd be funny because they had some names on there, but I think it was one of those. Oh, I listen to the underground. I know real hip hop. Like how my list would be if I did it. That's what I think it was.
I really don't like it because it's like everybody don't have the same like ear for the certain music. So it's like what I put in my list could be completely different from what you put in your list. And plus we got to think about people that grew up in different environments. Right. Yeah. Some music and some artists just hit different for them. Right. So it's like, for instance, you got a list and somebody else don't agree with your list. It's basically like you talking to a fucking brick wall because it's like, of course you're gonna like something different, and like no matter what I say to prove my point, I ain't gonna make you change your mind on why you don't fuck with them.
The first list was trash because it's like you could see if Joe Budden's your number 3, then your list should be based off pure rap skills.
I just feel like it was started.
If Jay-Z's your number 1, your list isn't built off pure just rap because Jay-Z's not that type of just bar up guy, but we love Jay-Z because of a different way. We didn't really love him for his rap skills. We love him for everything else.
Right. And so that's why I see with these lists, you have to be specific with your accent. If you're doing top 50 off of sales, you could prove that. I think the only thing you could really prove if you're doing a top list would be, and it's kind of hard to prove it, but there's some things that you just can't deny. It would have to be influence, your music, your influence or impact on hip hop. Which, if we did that, I'm pretty sure everyone's number 1 is going to be Jay-Z. If not,
well, mine was. You spoiled it.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure everyone's going to be. And I think that list across the board is going to be the same. It's just how you rank them.
Mine's gonna be a little different.
I don't even want to.
I'm gonna have one that's gonna. I got one curveball.
Okay, well, let's do this real quick because we're all music guys. So any women watching this is probably turned it off already. Because I hear a lot of girls don't like when we talk about just music, but we got to because we don't.
Oh, I deal with that at home.
Right. So we're going to we're gonna do this right now live off top because I did not prepare a list. We're gonna do. We're gonna do our top 5 list. In the terms of impact on hip hop,
not rap.
We're gonna start with you. You tell us your number 1. I'm gonna go with my 1. You go your 1. And we're just gonna do it like that. So
we're going like that. Just say my number 1.
Yeah, you say your number 1.
Do 5.
Huh?
We already know number.
You want to go from top to bottom?
Yeah. Okay, go bottom to top.
Well, I think.
Okay, never mind. Well, number 1, Jay-Z. What can you say? Like, first of all, the people following me besides one. The rest of my list, if they're gonna say Jay-Z influenced them, they're gonna say Jay-Z is just the most important thing. Like, Jay-Z has collab with the rest of the he's one of, besides one other person on my list, he's the only guy who's from the 90s who can drop an album and still fucking go platinum.
Sell instantly.
Like, it's fucking amazing.
It is crazy.
It's amazing. Just somebody that old can have that much influence on so many different generations, and it's him.
Right. Well, for me, my number 1 most influential rapper of all time is going to have to be Jay-Z as well, for every reason he said. But another thing is, I don't remember any rappers before Jay-Z that made other people want to become businessmen.
Oh yes, and that's the
before Jay-Z, everyone was gangsta.
That's the biggest thing.
And it's like,
and he was a little bit of both.
Like literally, change clothes. And Jay-Z said, take the jerseys and shit off. Stop wearing them big ass clothes. Nigga, stop.
Nah, he still had some big ass button downs on, looking like a fucking fool. He ain't say
he's not your fashionista. That's the only. He's not your.
And him doing anything physical is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
having these pictures,
the jet ski,
like him riding a bike with the helmet on, like all that shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but still, I mean,
or jumping in the water.
That was a good one too.
So who's your number 1 in terms of influence?
It's gonna have to be Jay-Z.
Right. So number 2 might be where we differ a little bit. Yep. I don't think so because I think I know the room that we're sitting in.
I juggled.
But I think we kind of know. So, Tony Sharp, take us to your number 2. Your number 2 most influential rapper to you of all time.
I juggled. And if it's, since you said it like that, then thank you. I made the right decision. Kanye West.
Okay.
Kanye West is pretty much nearly all the factors that we said about Jay-Z, Kanye bought. Like, he made kids want to look like him. He made kids want to dress like him. There was so much he did that, I mean, to this day, people were buying Yeezys. And even after the MAGA shit, they're still gonna like. It's his influence is out of this world, and I think that's just something
we seen they just bought when he had that big old restock that like last week. He dropped like 10 different pairs of Yeezys, all sold out.
Like, it's crazy. But even why 2 and 3 is gonna make a lot of sense to y'all. Why it was so hard for me, but why I had to put him past my 3. Just off the simple fact of I really sat there and thought about like his hits.
Right.
I really sat there and thought about how Stronger's never gonna get old, how Gold Digger's never gonna get old, how, you know what I'm saying? He literally has music that's gonna last a lifetime, and
right.
Yeah, true.
And I think he deserves it.
Okay, so for my number 2, y'all are gonna hate me for this because it's about to get real hip hop historian-ish, and a lot of people who I'm about to say this person. Y'all might not know him, but a lot of people is gonna know him. My number 2 is gonna be Cool G Rap. Because I'm serious, hear me out.
I don't know who that is.
I know.
But wouldn't you put him before Jay-Z?
No. I'm going to put him because I think Jay-Z's the most influential because Jay-Z changed more than just hip hop. I take Cool G Rap because Cool G Rap was changed the flow for an entire generation. Before Cool G Rap, you had the yeah, we're in the building today, Curtis Blow, bay. You had that type of rap style.
What song would I know by this guy?
You probably wouldn't know any.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, you probably wouldn't know any. But Cool G Rap was the foundation for Nas. That's who Nas was trying to rap like. That's who Mobb Deep was trying to rap like. That's not like that. That's who all of your New York rappers that was coming with that different. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous. You heard of us. Official Queensbridge murder us. He changed the flow because he was a wordsmith. He was the first person of what we think of when we think of lyrical rap today. He was the first person to do that style.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I have to put him at my number 2 because if we don't have him rapping like that, we arguably don't have Jay-Z rapping like that because it still would have been that Curtis Blow, they're playing basketball, that happy party flow. He came in not on that same tempo. He just came in on some rap shit. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to have to give my number 2 to Cool G Rap. Anyone, y'all just look him up because I'm sure y'all don't know. Ask your parents.
I doubt
and it. My second one.
Who was that? The Stylistics.
I could see why you put yours at 2, but I'm gonna have to put Kanye 3rd. Second, I gotta put Wayne. I gotta put Wayne.
That's what I was battling with.
Right. I thought that too.
That's what I was battling with.
I thought that too, but then I feel like if I did that, I feel like I'm limiting my list to kind of generational.
Exactly. I'm gonna explain, but I feel you, and I'm not mad.
Yeah,
I thought about it for like 2 days.
Yeah. I don't disagree with yours. Exactly. It's just me personally. I gotta put Wayne second.
For a second, I was about to tie him.
And
I
Wayne,
but go on. I want to hear
Wayne impacted hip hop in such. I don't think
crazy.
I don't even think
he didn't think he was gonna do that.
Niggas changed their hairstyles because of Wayne. Like
Wayne's
in New Orleans,
worst music is music.
Wayne,
today.
I don't think Wayne realized that Wayne was literally God to a lot of people, especially in New Orleans. Whatever he did or talked about doing or pretended to do, motherfuckers was doing it.
Mm-hmm. True.
Motherfuckers hung on every
blood
word,
shit.
All of that shit.
Yeah. You want to explain or just?
That's why.
That's
like all that. He basically he influenced it in a crazy ass way, like that we never seen before.
Mm-hmm. And I think he
it's still kind of going on some shit.
Yeah, I don't want to keep butting in on your pick, but
that's it. You hit it right on the head.
His influence is crazy. I think he also made the work ethic a thing. Like I'm always recording, blah blah blah.
Because you got freestyling. That's another thing,
right?
He was the first person.
A lot of people give the mixtape king title to 50 Cent.
Nah.
A lot. No, that's a conversation. No, I promise that's a conversation. If I guarantee you, if they did a top mixtape rappers like them New York niggas, 50 Cent would win off top. If the Breakfast Club, Hot 97, all of them did it.
Cassidy.
That's a thing,
me,
son.
I don't know.
But because we had this conversation off air.
New York niggas, Cassidy.
I wonder how.
But Wayne overall.
I wondered how much of an impact is Wayne outside of the South? Like, is niggas in Cali listening to the Drought 3?
Yes.
Like, was niggas really on that?
Somebody
like that?
put me on in Cali.
Right.
So I'm so disrespectful. Somebody in Cali put me on Dedication 2.
Now I know
that year.
I know, like when I was
crazy.
living in Florida, I remember that's when Drought 3 came out. I remember I was on the way to a football game where he's playing football, and nigga had a CD player and was passing that bitch around. Like, y'all check this out on a bus. Cause we used to ride a tour bus, and that was when I first heard Dedication 3. So I know people was on it, but I wonder if you know how the South, New Orleans,
Drought 3 or
feels
Dedication
about 3. Wayne.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if motherfuckers in Michigan feel that same way about him.
Everybody still know Wayne.
He's global.
Yeah,
Right.
he global.
He's global.
For sure.
He's definitely global.
I know he's global, but I'm meaning it's a different fucking feeling here.
You think they did? You think people look, he's my number 3, and this is why I put him at 3, because of what you're saying is you think people are kind of like forgetting about him.
No,
outside of Louisiana.
I know he was always popping on a mainstream level, but there's a point to where niggas used to go online and had the link to Wayne's discography, and it was 900 fucking songs, and everyone downloaded that shit.
It's gonna be different down here because we have Wayne songs that nobody and
that's what I feel. I feel like we have a lot of Wayne music people don't even know, but I don't know if that could be verified.
So
niggas in
niggas just heard
Oregon,
it.
Niggas in Oregon,
it's accessible. Like people can find it, but it's like they just never got around.
Stole those files. It's shit that came out, but I'm wondering.
Shit was coming out.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering if niggas in New York, all these Delaware, all these other random places was really on Wayne like we was on Wayne. That's what I want.
They were
people was
like
fucking with him, but just not as hard as us
because
because we know everything that he was talking about.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that think "Amelie" is Wayne's best song ever.
There's people who would say that.
Like,
but unfortunately, there's people who would say that about Kanye West Gold Digger. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
it might be a whole Kanye West mixtape series in Chicago that we don't know about, just like we got Wayne shit.
Like
that
you're right. You're right. There is some. Of course, I've heard it, but that's the difference between them. Is one, I was juggling my 2 and 3 because Wayne is the mixtape god in my opinion. That's why I love him. That's my favorite music.
Dude, Wayne made so many songs he don't even know all of them no more.
Yeah.
People rap the lyrics to him, he'll think it's somebody else.
He don't.
And he influenced this entire generation, but he lazily influenced this entire. I mean, arguably some of his worst children. Music is what these kids are. Today. Or you know what I'm saying? True. So that was the difference. Was just
I feel like "Dying" is the format to any song made today.
No, it's to be honest. When I heard "Got Money" is when I started worrying about him. Because it was
drinking my cup. No, not drinking my cup.
It's cool, but you talking about single again slaps.
I'm talking
Got
about
Money again. Got Money.
Me and my drink
is when I started.
Yeah, I mean my drink is drinking my cup.
I liked Lollipop, but that's
I never really
he was taking the turn.
Song.
I like Lollipop, but Got Money is the one that I was just like, because it was pop.
That was
that T Wayne shit.
So yeah, God's gift like
you're
Christmas,
number
caramels,
3. My bad. We dragged that.
I really don't want to get too hypocritical. Too.
It's you.
Hip-hopical?
It's like I'm gonna go off of like my knowledge of the arts, because I would put my number 3 as Ice Cube.
I could see why you do that, cause
you said we all got the same ones.
Nah, I could definitely see why you do that, and like I wouldn't even argue that, cause honestly, like growing up, my dad, I think that's my dad's favorite rapper, possibly. So it's like I grew up listening to War and Peace, Lethal Injection, shit like that.
And I say Ice Cube
was young
because
some of his songs used to scare me when I was young.
And Ice Cube gave us all of NWA's music. He's literally the father of gangsta rap.
He wrote all of them.
Right, all of them.
All of their verses besides the one
Ren.
MC Ren, yeah.
So I would say him just because he arguably was the grandfather of diss tracks. No Vaseline might have been one of the what would you say? I mean, Karen.
I would give it a 50.
But
no Game.
No, nigga, I'm talking about this. He started it.
Started it.
Yeah. As I said, the father
for
of
sure.
it.
Yeah.
I would just say him just because his impact on hip hop, and he can say arguably is the biggest rapper turned actor.
The best Well, he was writing.
Yeah.
And he wrote Friday,
so
right?
my third.
So that's that's pretty
my
creative.
My third most influential.
Are we there yet?
Artist. You know what? I might switch my 2 and my 3. I might flip him. Ice Cube might be 2. Cool G might be 3.
That's I don't
G
I don't
was
know that
before
your
him,
guy,
huh?
but
Cool G was before
I feel
him.
you.
Yeah, he was.
I'm not even mad at the Ice Cube thing because first of all, you could say Friday, how important just the movie itself is in hip hop.
He gave us Chris Tucker, and we're gonna talk about what he did.
You know what I'm
on
saying?
The movie side. So it's a lot when you look at influence. You pretty much like got to make a graph of everyone with which branches are from them.
Yeah.
Jay-Z's gonna have the biggest, but there's some people that's close. Ice Cube might be pretty fucking close.
That's huge because like
I wouldn't even
how many
mind.
rappers have used a Debo reference? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that. It's just one of those things you got to think about. And he wrote that. He wrote the movie. That's fine.
So now I feel straight. I don't even gotta put Ice Cube in my list because you put him in yours.
So,
But my third was Kanye.
Okay,
Kanye.
cool, awesome.
For pretty much the same reasons. As him.
Same reason.
Yeah.
It was hard. It was really hard choosing that.
So we got 2 more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, here's where y'all aren't gonna feel me. I'm gonna try and explain it. I think Tyler's gonna be great one day. And I think he's the only person right now he's on the verge of making an impact.
Like reaching that next level.
He is, and the reason why I had to put him on my list as my number 4 is because
You think he's gonna take 3 Stacks position in hip hop?
he's got the wig and everything, but
Gonna bring it up.
I know because I gotta explain why I'm gonna have some talking to do for my 5th, obviously. But I think Tyler, first of all,
influential.
as far as I think his influence is unbelievably slept on, and he Supreme, Vans, not in Cali, but as far as global, that wasn't a global thing before, and a lot of people aren't gonna admit that. You know what I'm saying? Not black people wearing bands was not a global thing before Tyler.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't.
The Pack had that shit.
You're right. That leads back to Lil B, who should have been my number 1, but whatever. But still, the Pack, they didn't grab the South. They didn't grab. They didn't.
I had some Vans before Tyler.
Just because of that song? See, me personally, when I went, I like that song. I like the Pack. I like Young L and Lil B's music. I had both of them separate at that time. Like exactly. Young L, he made all the beats. So, but the thing was, the South, I feel like, didn't gravitate towards that. But when by the time we see in Yonkers, the box logos popped out of no fucking where. The dad shirts popped out of nowhere. The fucking logos. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
the
even have a
panels.
box logo. I just got regular.
It was
Supreme.
the craziest thing. And black people it seemed like they were afraid to wear Vans. They were afraid to wear skate shoes. And then it was this whole fucking thing that happened out of nowhere.
I think Wiz Currency might have popped up there.
That's a big one, but not like I'm telling you. Like, yeah, not like on a natural level. I think he's the only person in the game right now. Literally, his work has proven itself every time. He has gotten more set. He's getting the ears. Like, I really think he's on to something, and he's the only person on my list who has potential. As far as in this generation, the younger guys, he's the only person who has that potential. He's the only person who has that potential to pass these guys, the rest of my list up. Not saying he's going to do it, but he's the only person who can in this generation. And that's why he's my 4th.
You have valid points. I think if he did a top 10 list, he'd probably be further down. But I see where you put him there.
But
if you did a top 10, would he still be that spot?
Influence? Yeah. But here's what's crazy: top 10 rappers.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put him on there.
Yeah. Okay.
It would have been completely different
in terms of influence.
Yeah.
My number 4 is going to be personally my favorite rapper. And a lot of times I tell people my favorite rapper, I try to lose credibility. But
Juvenile.
No, Master P.
I know it.
I'm going with P for my 4th most influential rapper of all time. Obviously for the historic deal I feel like he was the first rapper to make this rap industry about money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is a music business. We treat this bitch as a business. He also has No Limit Records, which was putting out albums every 3 weeks, every 2-3 weeks, that was selling millions of copies. He gave us everyone that comes from No Limit. He gave us Sean's favorite rapper, Romeo.
I couldn't believe you said
rapper.
that.
I didn't say it was my favorite rapper. I don't care.
And I couldn't believe you.
I said what I said.
And I feel like Master P's influence on hip hop. I feel like I might be wrong. I might gotta go back into my Rolodex, but I really feel like he was the first rapper to make hip hop about money. I'm doing this shit to get paid. I'm getting paid. I'm doing this, and he did. And I feel like after he made his big deal, everyone's business sense as far as in the hip hop industry changed a little bit.
What about Eric B. and Rakim Paid in Full?
I mean,
that song.
No, that song's about being paid,
but they talking about like getting paid. Like being about their business.
P's influence is bigger than what we realize because first of all, when you got kids like ASAP Rocky on camera meeting Master P at his show and just like telling the camera like, y'all don't understand like how big this is.
Right.
And you know, like Rocky's like our age, like, and he's from fucking New York.
Yes.
So it's just like, wow.
And he got a strong Bone Thugs influence on fucking rock.
Yeah, it catches you off guard. Like, damn, like how the fuck?
What?
But you know, it is what it is.
Have you on your list?
So is it No Limit over Cash Money for you?
And personally,
like, music taste,
sound, yeah, because really? I got more of my favorite, more favorite projects from No Limit.
What would you say?
Than Cash Money.
Yeah, me too.
I'm going Cash Money.
I gotta go.
I mean, it's hard because Cash Money, you got a lot coming from Wayne, BG, and Juvie. Mm-hmm. But I feel like I could listen to Master P albums. I could listen to Mystical albums. I could listen to Mac albums. I could listen to Silk albums. I could listen to Mia X albums.
Then
I feel like they have
Snoop. They have a Snoop album. I think.
Like I think they had 3 Snoop albums.
Really?
Yeah. They have I See Murder. How we get Magic. There's a lot more popping music you can get from No Limit. Then if I had to take all of No Limit discography over Cash Money's, the No Limit shit would just last longer. So that's me personally. That's why I picked No Limit over Cash Money.
Okay.
Who's my fourth? Yeah, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, I just thought about it when I said his name, but he's not in mine. But he's my sixth man.
I gotta hit him with the fourth, cause I don't know. It's just Snoop is Snoop. Like your fucking grandma knows Snoop Dogg.
Like we just seen that verse on "Welcome to Atlanta," and that was just so fucking beautiful. And
how he just always been so cool.
He's so cool with Snoop, and it's not a hot take at all. No disrespect at all. I fucking love Snoop to death. I think Snoop has been the greatest chameleon in hip hop because he's been with every phase hip hop has went through. He's been transitioned. He's been there, yeah. But has he ever really been the forefront of the transitions? Maybe when hip hop got towards
back
that
in the '90s, yeah.
I feel like he was always close to the people that was. I don't think because. He definitely is the GOAT at aligning himself with people because he's been arguably a part of the biggest record labels in hip hop history. Yeah. Talking from Death Row
for sure.
It goes from Death Row Records to No Limit.
Yeah.
It was like not many people can say that.
And
even though Juvenile almost signed with Death Row.
I thought he was about to say No Limit.
That was something I heard.
And G-Unit, I think.
Wait.
If he didn't,
who?
Juvenile.
No. I don't think he was.
Or was it Young Buck?
Young Buck was
about to go to Juvie. Cash Money. Trying to sign to Cash Money.
Young Buck was
my
with
bad.
Juvie.
Okay. But that's a good one. I would have to say he's my sixth man.
Murder was the case that they gave.
But I do think Doggy Style. I see where you were going. You were kind of like, has he really? But you know what he did good? I think. If there's anybody I think if it wasn't, I had to think about it.
He made for Shizzle.
He did good. I can't say he pioneered it, right. But what he did good was making the cute records. Like when we first heard, like Pharrell always tells that story. When we first heard "Beautiful," and like how everybody gravitated toward like Snoop basically going pop, but we were like, it's still cool. Like
because he was so on confused, some chill shit. Yeah, let's get blown. Yeah, that was the one.
That's my favorite. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then Pharrell was just like,
Central niggas hated that.
That's in like 3 of my playlists.
Oh my god, I love that song.
That's in like 3 of my playlists.
That song is late as far as the auto-tune trend.
That was my MySpace song at one point.
That's hard.
Dead ass.
But I think he made it cool for people to be comfortable with themselves. That's why I would have to say he's my 6th man, because like he made it cool for people, hood rappers, to be like comfortable with doing something like, because it was really sentimental. When his songs for the ladies were really for the ladies. He didn't, I think he's one of the few people to do that.
Right.
But
yeah, I can see Snoop being on the list. I think if we did a top 10, he'd probably be further down for me, if on at all. Oh, there our video.
It's dead.
It died. But we keep rocking for our audio.
Well, yeah, one more thing. And then just put how to put the picture? Can you put the picture at the end of it?
Figure it out.
Figure it out, Clyde.
We're at 56 minutes in. Nobody been watching this shit that long. We're number 5. What you got?
Number 5. Okay, this is gonna seem random as fuck.
Well, I mean, you put Tyler at 4, so
that was already random. But this is even more random. The fact that Tyler's over this guy, but I'm gonna explain why.
I'm gonna say Lil Jon.
No, I mean I love Lil Jon, I do, but Andre 3000.
I knew he was about to say Andre 3000.
Andre 3000 is my number 5, and that's off the fact. First of all, Andre 3000 is my number 1 on my other list, whatever, the rappy list, the best at rapping list.
Well,
and he's my number 1.
I just want to say, don't ever suggest to me let's do a most overrated list, because then we might have to fight. But continue.
I wasn't gonna like.
I'm
only
just
thing
finish,
I got. Only thing I got with your pick. Only thing I got with your pick is like he don't really have enough like real rap shit like albums like that. Like by himself,
shit,
like
he don't have no solos, and that's why
like he got features here and there. Like
that's why he's my 5.
What's your go-to when you have your little Dominic and you want to put him on?
I'm gonna show him the Love Below. The Love Below is my favorite album.
This is Andre 3000. What are you gonna hit play on?
I'm gonna play him probably the Prototype. I feel like all my kids. That's what I'm saying. Like he made me, dude. That was. I've been wanting to rap on that record since I was like
him in the video
5.
Like that with all the white.
Like I don't know. He's just. I think he's just the. I don't know, man. Like. I had to put him on here because I think he's the best at rapping. But I think he's the best rapper. But I couldn't put him high because he doesn't have a solo project. But you gotta think, like, how do you remain relevant through guest verses this whole time? He's the only person from the 90s besides Jay-Z that can drop a project right now and arguably go platinum.
Arguably. When you say
but he's too busy playing flutes in Starbucks and shit.
Playing flutes.
Relevant. I mean, he was on Birds in the Trap by Travis Scott. He was on NERD's.
Or was he on Bees in the Trap by 2 Chainz?
He could be.
He could.
That's what he could be. There's so many people who have so much respect for this man. Like it's fucking ridiculous. And he barely raps.
He does barely.
It's crazy. It's crazy. He barely raps, and when he does rap, it's a solid verse.
It is a solid verse.
It's fucking crazy.
2 Chainz.
It's on Frank Ocean, both Frank Ocean albums. Amazing.
Both Frank albums.
Yes.
Like,
bro.
Who else is like? Come on, son. Who else is on the Frank Ocean album?
I don't know, bro. Earl Sweat.
Who your
He is.
That's fact. My 5th most influential rapper of all motherfucking time. Sugar Hill Gang.
Real shit?
No. Okay. I could, because arguably that's the first. It's the first rap song. My number 5 most influential rapper.
If he says too short, I'm getting up and walking out.
No,
too short.
Nah, I'm just kidding.
I'm going to, even though I'm not the biggest fan of his actual bodies of work, I'm going to say Tupac.
I thought you were gonna say Drake.
No.
Drake is like my.
If we had this conversation in a few more years, I would think so. But I'm gonna have to say Tupac just because it's fucking Pac. From the music to the work ethic to the thug life shit to the movie shit, kind of along the same vein as like the other guys that I named. He just and in terms of influence, he could have. There's an argument for him to be number one, and you know, on as far as influence towards other artists. Like I said, I feel like my list. If you take away all the people I named on my list, you don't get a lot of artists that we have today or in the last 20 years. Just because from the flows to the auras, Tupac is bigger. He was the first rapper to become bigger than hip hop, I want to say. Maybe not. But he became a legend as far as when people talk about Tupac, people are having conversations about Tupac 20 something years after his death, and it's not about any of his albums. It's just about him.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It was the last time there was a debate about his music. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not big on his music either. I'm from LA, but
yeah.
I mean, I'm sorry.
And I think and that's another argument. The fact that he has such an aura behind him that people put him as their number one rapper of all time. And so if you listen to his music, no disrespect to Tupac's music, but
it's basic.
Basically, yeah. And
all the
Outlaws.
You're scared to say it.
All the Outlaws was trash.
For sure.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
All the Outlaws.
There goes our Outlaw sponsors.
Right, don't kill us. Outlaws said they'll kill their grandma for Tupac.
I mean, I've gotten shunned before for saying I like Biggie's music.
Well, I like his music better than Tupac.
Yeah, I like
he rap. He actually like.
It's really
different with his rap.
Really no comparison as far as like lyrically.
Biggie's clearly the better rapper. But Tupac has the better energy.
And Biggie has an influence from Kool G Rap. So it goes back to that.
Okay. My fifth
M.O.P.
is Drake.
Ain't he up?
It's Drake. Not mad at it at all. Because he was, I really was trying to work him in there.
He's damn near like nowadays, he's basically like the fucking Beyonce of dudes. Like when he drops something, everybody stop and just run to his shit, whether they like him or not.
He really does like the game on live.
The only reason, Sean, I couldn't put him in mine is because the word influence. I feel like he takes influence more than he influences. He influences after he finds
at
influence.
the same time.
That's a good point.
He like creates new shit that influences people as well.
Because
a lot of people take.
He do, but he finds influence.
Because I'm more so on you. He'll take more of new shit popping and make it his own.
Yeah.
Which artists do we have that came after Drake, clearly on a Drake flow?
Tory Lanez.
Is Tory Lanez that big of a deal? I don't know. I'm not trying to disrespect. Tory Lanez. We've had people come in this show and put Tory Lanez in their top 5
he been
all
rapping,
time.
but it's like
Tory
Lanez used a lot of people, not just Drake. He used a lot of people flows.
Yeah.
So who do we have after Drake? That's a direct.
That's what I'm saying.
I
couldn't, and that's when I was about to. I had him at 5, and I asked myself that question, and I couldn't think of anybody.
In the terms now, if this was a top 5 hip hop run list of all time, then Drake is definitely.
Y'all might not agree, but Bryson Tiller.
But you naming people that no one.
Like
people know Bryson Tiller.
They know him,
but his run is like kind of over. You know.
I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he's influenced by Drake a lot because he be throwing raps in his shit a bit and he be singing.
He is, but
a lot of people really wasn't doing that a lot. Until Drake came.
I don't think his influence is that
Wayne
big.
is the first rapper to sing on that motherfucking track.
I don't think his influence is that big.
He didn't just influence rap. He influenced like culture in general. Just like everybody got a fucking Instagram caption with a dumbass Drake verse. Or Drake quote or something like that.
His influence on people
he's got culture. The most. Like
his influence on artists, no. And like the music, no. He doesn't really have it.
Yeah, I'm more.
You know what I'm saying?
So who else?
I'm more so on that. But
you
Drake,
don't have to know that. Sean, he was legit in my 5 until like the question Corey just asked. I asked myself that and I couldn't put him in there.
Yeah, no. Now if this was top 5 just rappers of all time, he'd definitely be on the list. So this is purely off of influence. Like I said, I feel like he's like the best A&R in music history because he'll see some shit about to pop. associate himself with it,
God,
or just straight
on
up,
it.
or just
not
straight up
even
take
that.
it.
He'll see some shit
He'll
that
see
he knows
some
he
shit
can
that
do
already
better.
pop. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
he'll
right,
see,
and make it
he'll
better.
see some shit that he knows he can make. He can do it better, and then
then
he'll
niggas
do
come
it.
out mad. Tell me he stole my flow. Like, nah, nigga, he just made it better.
He just did it better than you. You know what I'm
made it
saying?
a hot line. I
Like
made it a
Sweeter
hot
Man.
song,
Listen to
right?
the original Sweeter Man. It's disgusting, but he's sang that bitch so fucking beautiful.
All right,
But it's
honorable
fucking
mention
gross.
before we go, because we at 105. Honorable mention for your list. Go.
Wait, what?
Honorable mention. Somebody could have been on this but didn't make it. Just give me one.
Kendrick.
Will Smith.
Gucci.
Burr. All right.
Gucci Man for real though.
On that note,
like he inspired them to all of Atlanta.
True that. He's the father of Atlanta. Anyway,
Jeezy's arguably
Jermaine Dupri.
Another guy.
On that note, man, we gonna wrap. Appreciate y'all for doing this top out. This is a super.
Thank y'all, man.
This was called "Fuck Your List." I really didn't want to do this because I feel like it's just like this is a topic just for people to intentionally disagree.
Yeah, but we're a podcast publication. We have to partake in the shit. So it's a super hip hoppy. I'm sorry,
I know we didn't even do the.
If any ladies made it this far in the episode, shout out to you, because I know we talked about a lot of shit y'all probably don't give a fuck about.
We didn't even do the guy who died or whatever. We didn't even do that.
No, I don't see his influence at all. I don't understand
that. It's been too long.
And at the end of the day, Beyonce is the most influential rapper.
All right,
time,
hold up.
On that note,
No. Because you do this all the time. You've been saying that a lot.
Clearly, he joking.
He's not joking. He literally looked us in the face last time and was like,
I didn't
just
look him
feel
in the
like
face.
Beyonce is the best performer.
I ain't look him in the face.
Beyonce is the most influential human to ever exist.
Smoking dick.
Dude,
That's
do you know who wrote, you know how many people write for her?
I do.
Frank Ocean?
I do. But nobody gives a fuck about who writing for Beyonce.
I feel you, but...
Well, give me one thing Beyonce has done wrong in the last 20 years.
Not a damn
done
thing.
Wrong?
Yeah. Or one negative reason she's gotten from any fan base.
I don't like
in the
her
last 20
verse
years.
on
No,
fucking...
we're not talking about you. We're talking about the masses. Niggas about to say, I don't like her verse on something no one ever heard.
No, nigga, I'm talking ape shit. Like, I don't like her steez on ape shit. Okay, it's kind of gross.
So Tony Stark doesn't like her steez, but the rest of
on
the
ape
world...
shit, on that song.
But the rest of... Wasn't that song
Let her
win all kind of awards or some shit?
All I'm about to say is...
So.
I fucking... See, somebody tweeted it, and I gotta say it. I gotta agree with it. And Sean might agree with me.
You go to clickbait.
Anti-over lemonade.
Which one?
Oh, yeah.
I never listened to both of them through and through.
Yeah. I fuck with that Rihanna.
But
album.
it seemed
Bruce on it hard. Yeah, I'm fucking with it.
I don't know.
Rihanna be singing her fine ass.
Anti-over lemonade.
I don't know, man.
I think Rihanna's like cooler. That's it.
Yeah, Rihanna.
I think Rihanna. Beyonce has everything.
Because Rihanna just got that rebelliousness.
Rihanna,
Beyonce's like the mom.
Yeah, sort of. Like,
it's weird.
Beyonce's gonna attract like your older crowd.
Like niggas don't even look at Beyonce anymore. Like, God damn, she fine.
We can't even say it.
Right. Like,
yeah.
Can't even like.
No matter where we at, Jay-Z still gonna pop up.
He's there.
Right. And you just standing in front of her.
Hey, what's
even
up?
in your mind, you be like, God damn, look at Beyonce. You just see Jay-Z's fucking face.
You got too much respect for him.
All right.
That's it.
Just a camel.
And he'll probably get your shit.
Oh, day.
All right, there go our Rock Nation sponsor. Shout out Cliz.
All right, man. We gonna wrap on that note. Shout out to y'all. This was super hip hoppy. Next week we're not gonna talk about music at all. But at the end of the day, we are a music.
I love it. We should do
podcast.
something like 5 minutes every.
I do too.
Every episode, 5 minutes. We should dedicate.
I want an old head to
to
come
music.
sit down and hear me, and we can talk real New York hip hop. Get real into some shit. Talk about how Busta Rhymes is one of the best rappers ever.
Yeah, at rapping.
Right.
He would have been on my list. At rapping, yeah.
And how DMX is possibly the greatest artist too. But
surprised he wasn't on your top 5.
No, not in forms of influence. He didn't really influence anyone.
He influenced
other
Ja
than
Rule.
fucking other than Ja Rule. All right, man. It's about to fucking storm.
Is rain.
All right, for the last
It's
time,
raining?
we gonna wrap.
That is thunder.
It's episode 82.
82.
On you bitches. Follow us on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
Spotify.
Spotify. Or you
iTunes.
can't follow. Yeah, you can't
We're
follow.
getting.
that.
I was pointing at the dead.
And
camera.
YouTube.
Right,
We're
all
gotta have an
we're all
episode of that
looking at-
motherfucker.
We're all looking at the dead camera.
We're getting
Well, I
Ocho.
just
We're getting
noticed that.
Ocho Cinco on for episode 85. Fuck it, I'm calling it. Fuck it. It's gonna be called.
Alright.
Putting a call in.
Alright.
Richard asked me what we're gonna do for episode 100. That's what I was kind of thinking of trying to put together our first.
I was trying to drop my album. I don't know if it's gonna happen.
Our first fan night. Speaking of, I got verses. I need you. But anyway.
Oh, let's fucking go.
We do something for episode 100. Maybe do our So What You Saying family fun night.
Yeah.
I would really want to do like a game night, like play some fire games.
I played Clue the other day.
Like a music trivia game. Cool. We do like Family Feud.
Big Jenga blocks on deck.
Guys versus girls.
Look, you know, and
have a little special room where Sean can play Twister with our female listeners.
So
it would be nice though.
So what you're saying is down with the bitches and the hoes.
It would be nice.
Let me stop. That was rude.
100th episode. If first of all, for the 100th episode, I think it would be really cool if you get Erica and Ricky back here. I think that would be dope.
And like leave you home.
That would be crazy. And then we go to the shed. Nah, right. Chill out.
Nah, it's too hot up in there.
All right. It's too hot. It won't be that hot.
But a vet, dude. Like I know.
We talking that shit. Episode 100. My kid might be being born. The way shit is adding up.
That's 20 weeks.
A live podcast from the hospital when Junior's coming.
Dude, that's 18 weeks.
Junior.
That's
gonna be close.
Highly possible.
It's highly possible.
We might not be doing shit.
Might not be.
But I was just saying, I got some areas that we could do like a show if y'all are interested and get people
definitely, we definitely want that.
I know some people.
Episode 100 featuring Corey the Third. First podcast. My son.
Is that a thing? Is that what you're doing?
What? No.
Oh, okay. I was checking.
All right, man. We're gonna wrap for the 12th time me saying that. Chose the most cool. I need to stop saying that. I listened back. I clicked on like 12 of our episodes in a row, and I had the same intro every time. And it sounds like the exact same every time.
What were you on my album? Was it Tasty Cakes?
DJ Tasty Cakes.
What's wrong with that?
Wow.
Was
Sean would know if he anyway.
Yeah, he would know. But he didn't know. You heard it on his. What was I on his album? He wasn't off the porch.
All right. Anyway.
All right. Y'all see y'all goodbyes, man.
Bye, y'all. Thank you for listening. Love y'all. I fucks with y'all.
There you go.
And when we find out whoever gave us that 1-star rating on iTunes,
Samurai
bitch,
sword.
we gonna knock your fucking head off so clean and smooth.
The Samurai Sword. I saw you said that.
We still trying to find you with your bitch ass.
Machete is an awesome movie, Machete. And I thought of you instantly from Neji Vibes album. That's what I thought of.
Danny Trejo from Neji Vibes album.
You and Pat were watching Machete on the Neji Vibes Project skit. And I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? And I finally seen half of it. And I was like, my mind
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Is she showing her titties? Lindsay Lohan?
I didn't get that. Because he took it. It's not on SoundCloud anymore.
He took it all off, yeah. I have it. I got you.
From me. All right, like he don't know what we talking about. He not at the porch.
Yeah, Machete.
Shout out to the biscuit bags.
He don't know about the cloud kicker.
Machete.
All right, man. We gone.